All right, my darling Libras, welcome in. How are you doing? This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the end of August 2025. We are starting today the pre-sale of my astrology course, my new astrology course, Mapping Your Timeline. I'm going to help you to become empowered to use astrological information to shift your life in whatever direction you want to. I'm going to kick it off with some live sessions about 2026, about the major themes that are going to be happening in 2026 and how you can prepare for them. So if you want to jump on to my astrology course, there's a link below. We're going to give some perks for jumping on in August. I'll tell you about those later. All right, power underneath. Wow. Pluto energy, new life, soulmate, holy poker. And, oh, okay. Trust. So I feel like power relationships have played a big role in your life. You do have Mars in your sign of Libra right now. There is going to be an opportunity very quickly here I'm getting a lot of, I don't know, just like this very high pitched in my right ear right now for you. This is really saying to me that there's like a big shift coming, a big change coming. If you have had power games in your relationships in the past, this is a very different experience. Yes, thank you. This is going to be a very different experience. Okay. And to trust this new experience, I feel like there's power. This feels empowering. This new relationship feels very empowering. It just feels very different. So there's still power dynamics to transmute in your life, to heal and work on. Some things you're not quite seeing as power grabs. Other things you're seeing power grabs where there are none. Okay. So just kind of, we're getting better at it. But Mars being in Libra, Mars doesn't like being in Libra. Sorry. But Mars is the ruler of Aries, your opposite sign. So a good friend of mine the other day said, wherever you find a lot of Libra energy, underneath, you're going to find a pissed off Aries. They're like, I can't seem to get what I want in these relationships because there's always these power dynamics that, I'm just trying to balance things out, right? Libra seeks balance. Doesn't mean you're in balance all the time. It means quite the opposite. It means you're always seeking balance. Boundaries. So underneath is the 7 of Wands. We got the 9 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Hierophant. So this has to do with relationships, especially any relationships that involved power games around money, or power situations around money. Things are going to be reversed. Okay, I feel like the new situation that you're moving into, it's going to be much more fluid. There won't be so much power game around money. Like, these are the things that you have created boundaries around, or you're creating boundaries that says if there's any kind of power games, I'm gone, I'm out. Okay. And so that has been a thing that you've really been working on healing, right? Pluto's in Aquarius. So that's a trine to you. It's trining Mars. It's trining Uranus and Gemini. So there's this grand air trine going on right now that's going to last for a little while, Libra. And you can take advantage of this. And this, just me saying that, I can feel you going like, ew, I don't like the way you said that. Like, take advantage of it. Take advantage of other people. I don't do that. I'm a Libra. Correct. But there's something about learning how to use your own power without it feeling icky. That's a good skill. All right. That's a real skill. That's a good skill. 10 of Wands. I'm not rolling over for other people. Sometimes you don't know your own strength when you just start to, maybe you have a lot of, or are going to get a lot of financial power, and you might use it to keep yourself from having to make commitments, or you might use it to keep yourself like kind of locked away. Like I can't be around people who are power hungry, or it is very kind of lower vibe masculine or toxic masculine to be using financial status for power. And I feel like you're undoing that on the planet. You're one of the people who is undoing the karmic energy of using financial status as power over other people. Wow. Okay, 10 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, there you are. Page of Wands, so getting excited about some future projects. I like this. 8 of Swords, in the past, being stuck, being in jail, right? Like in a relationship, or being trapped in some kind of relationship that sucked your power, or that took away, or that diminished your power. Moving on from that, you're really done with that. Okay, you're really done with that. There's the Judgment card. I like this. Knight of Pentacles. Boy, he seems to be showing up a lot. 9 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So it's like you don't know what's out there next. If I have been my whole life eating hamburger and someone says, why don't you try this Chateaubriand? Or I have been, living my whole life in this particular climate where there's, snow like 6 months of the year. What if you were in a place that was sunny all the time? Like it's like you don't even know it exists until you're shown it. And I feel like that's what's happened to you. Like you're getting out of jail after being in one particular kind of lifestyle or relationship for a long time. This new thing is going to be very, very different. And that may feel a little unsettling, right? This new person could be a Knight of Pentacles, could be somebody who's very trustworthy and diligent. Taurus, I see Taurus here. I do. I see Taurus here. Who is this new person? This soulmate, new life. Something also about your ability to trust has been damaged, and that needs healing. Chariot. So Cancer energy, the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, Tower, 6 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. This person, okay, I'm seeing a couple options here because I'm getting the Judgment card, which is crossroads, and the 6 of Swords. Like, see all the different directions you could be going in? I think there's like a lot of options. And so in one direction, there's a King of Pentacles who's quite stable, who's really good at relationships. There's another person who's now single. They were financially stable and now they're not. Tower. They went through some kind of tower. But they're alive. They survived it. And I don't think they're telling you the whole truth about it. So it seems like I'm looking at actually like 3 different people. You have choices. You have a lot of choices coming up here. Six of Pentacles, Death, King of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. There's a water sign, could be that Cancer or Scorpio, who has karmic debt to clear with you. Water sign has karmic debt to clear with you. There's an earth sign that is that may have been the one with power games. You're closing out karmic chapters with them too. So that a new Taurus can come in. But there's definitely some karmic energy with all of these people. And then this Knight of Pentacles, who you might be afraid is like too young for you or something. Really? This Knight of Pentacles. Justice. There you are. Queen of Wands. Yeah. 4 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a younger person, an earth sign. I feel like there's a Taurus that you're moving away from because there was power games in that relationship. I feel like also there's karmic connection with this Cancerian energy or Scorpio that they've been through a tower, they've lost a lot of money, they've lost a lot of stability. Okay, so that's their story. And then there's this Knight of Pentacles that you're just doing you. Look at this, leaning into being creative, doing your meditations. I love the Justice card here. That's your card. And this person just kind of comes on the scene. Like, you don't have to do anything. Three of Wands. This person just comes toward you. You don't have to do anything. Wow. So lots of choices here. This is a big crossroads. The bigger picture of this is you're finishing out a chapter of your life where other people were dominating you and you were giving away your power. And now you've kind of come to the end of those cycles. It's almost like, okay, like family moves at this speed, and then there's relationship moving at this speed, and then there's work moving at this speed, and like they all sync up or something. At this time, they're all syncing up. They're all connecting to this power dynamic. So you're choosing your power in every arena of your life. And you're also choosing not to give away your power, which that wasn't always true for you. Just because you step into your power doesn't mean you automatically don't turn around and just hand it to somebody. So I see that you don't have to do anything. This younger person that's coming in, I feel like is somebody who sees you as really this empowered, amazing person. And you can just kind of bask in the glow of this. This Cancerian person is keeping things from you. This Taurus person feels like you've had to battle for your power, but you finally have it. You finally grown into someone who holds on to their power or someone who knows how to wield power. That could be family. Okay, that could be family. So Libra, let's dive deeper into each one of these things. Let's see what you don't see coming, and let's see what is about to play out at the end of October. Oh my God. Okay, well, put a pin in that. All right, link is below if you want to continue on with me. The link for the astrology class is also there. See you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.